And their fact checks obviously said misleading or without context, but none of them said false. Right, and so I even read the fact checks. The fact checks were, I mean, these things happened. A couple things. One, there was a lady that came out from Arizona that got a email at on election day from the election. Thank you for mailing your ballot. We look forward to counting your vote. It was an email that she got. She voted in person. Okay, another one. I heard multiple stories about people getting to their election site and saying, hey, you've already requested your mail-in ballot. Like, what? No, I didn't request a mail-in ballot. Well, you can vote on a provisional ballot, but we'll have to go and decide. And then you never know. Did your vote count? Did it not count? Like, there's just so many of those stories coming out that if you just watched me make these cookies, and then you also hear all this stuff and say, oh, man, there's really no room for widespread corruption. You're an idiot.
Yep.
And you're an idiot in both ways, because if this exact thing was look, and you may not believe this because you may think I'm just a whiny Republican. If I had gone to bed on Tuesday night and Donald Trump had a commanding lead in 5 battleground states, and I had woken up on Wednesday morning. And I'm sorry, vice versa. Biden had a commanding lead. And I had woken up on Wednesday morning, and I had seen, for instance, 139,000 votes, 100% of them went to Donald Trump. Not a single one of them went to, I would have said, oh no. There is fraud afoot, and no matter what happens, I mean, maybe my president gets elected. Maybe Donald Trump ends up elected, and that's the outcome I want. But there's going to be an asterisk next to it, and we are going to degrade the process of the republic. So it's just one of those things that I would have gone either way.
So let me just go ahead and toss this in there too, because you said this the last break. I'm willing to go down that conspiracy rabbit hole with anybody who wants to, because it's really sad that a lot of the things that I have read up on and done, like my fact checking and done a little bit of, insight into, like, everything is starting to line up. And it's only a conspiracy for so long until it's like starting to line up side by side. So I'm throwing that out there. If anybody wants to talk about it, let's go ahead and do it.
No, yeah, that's you're not wrong about that. And so ultimately it is one of those things where we are, I don't know what it's.
Well,
it would have gone the same. I would feel the same way either if it was Joe Biden or Donald Trump. If the positions were swapped, I would feel the exact same way that I feel today. Mine is not politically motivated. I love this country. I signed my life away to the United States Army and prepared myself to go and fight and die for this country. I can say that. I did it. I'm part of the 0.01% that stepped up and put my freaking money where my mouth was to I love this country. More than anything except for Jesus, I love this country. And I would feel the exact same way if it was Donald Trump sitting in Joe Biden's seat. Uh-huh. Now, the outcome would have been more palatable for me. But at the end of the day, the outcome doesn't really matter if we have no republic left.
Yeah.
Let's go to the phones. We've got Mark. If you want to give us a call, it's 866-494-9866, 866-494-WVNN, the Old 18 Outfitters hotline. Give us a call. What's going on, Mark? You got a text message you want to tell us about?
Yeah, this is Michael Moore.
Oh,
and
sorry,
I
Michael.
received a text
it said
message.
It said Mark on the board here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I received a text message in November from Vote America, and I thought it was sort of interesting. I'm not really saying this is fraud or anything associated. It just makes you think. And here's what the text says. Hey, it's Lindsay with Vote America. The November election is coming up. Can I send you a link to get your GA mail-in ballot request started? I haven't lived in Georgia since 2013. So it may be just they had some old rolls or not. But it sure does make you think.
Did you reply?
Yeah, I opted out.
Okay. Well, I wonder if Michael Moore voted in Georgia.
I wondered too, but I kept the text. So I was going to take a picture of it and send it to whoever needs it.
Well, I appreciate the call, Michael. Thank you for that. And you're not alone in that. I mean, there's look, my business partner's father that passed away years ago got a stimulus check. Okay, so you think that there are widespread issues with our. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. The scariest 9 words in history, right? And so at the end of the day, again, Connor's got this like cautiously optimistic look on his face, like maybe Zach's not conspiratorial today, because I'm not. It's not a conspiracy that I'm over here slinging. I am genuinely concerned for my country, because if we don't have fair and free elections, we cease to be the country that we are today. Period. Regardless of look, if Joe Biden is the president for the next 4 years, so what? So what? You know why? God has it under control. Israel made it. We will too. For a lot of people, they felt like Donald Trump was the king that the Israelites had asked for, right? They thought in 2016 that, I heard even Christians saying, like, in Israel asked for a king and God punished them with the leader they thought they needed. So this is not, I accept the fact that both sides see it very differently. I'm not, and genuinely, I think you can hear it in my voice today. Maybe yesterday, well, not so much, but today, honestly, like, I'm good. Regardless of what happens, I'm good. I hate to see what's happening happen just for the sake of the republic. But outside of that, Joe Biden can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He might get into my pocketbook. He might try to make some laws that I feel go against my biblical worldview. But at the end of the day, Joe Biden can't hurt me. And so, there's a situation where, look, the tree of liberty being refreshed from time to time by the blood of tyrants and patriots was one of the most accurate quotes, I think, in history. And so, am I sitting here saying we may find ourselves in 1776 all over again? No, not necessarily. But I'm saying that the path we're headed down could be one that leads to more unrest, more bloodshed, and that's not the world that I want. But folks, if you don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ, you don't know what the good book says, go read it.
And you're in trouble whether there's an election or not.
Bingo. And there's a lot. Hey. We're one day closer to Jesus coming back than we were yesterday.
Yep.
And it may be tomorrow. So at the end of the day, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. That's where we're at. And so it is what it is. It is, yes, it's scary for those of you that have the worldview that we have, and it's probably scary for those of you that are in 2016. It was scary for a lot of people that were on the left. I accept that. I receive that. I hear you. At the end of the day, what's done is done. God's got it. We're going to move forward. We're going to go. We've got some phone calls lining up. 866-494-9866. If you want to join us on the phones, let's do it. 866-494-9866. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. We'll be back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And it was like I stepped funny, you know? Mm-hmm. And I could barely walk on.
Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600 at Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic, we've got your back. Come see us today.
You don't need a diet. That's work. You don't need a stylist. They're overrated. And you don't need to hang out with older or fatter people just to seem better in comparison either. All you need are these masters of video production. They'll make you look good.
Make your videos look good with Cotton Row Productions, the official live stream provider of Hometown Heartbeat and The Dale Jackson Show. We can handle events, church live streams, and your digital advertising. Call Cotton Row Productions today, 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it. I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a side of ranch. Mm-hmm.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands. With a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza. It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Don't keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at Donatos.com. Donatos Pizza, where every piece is important.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The sweet, sweet sounds of Dave Matthews Band bring us back. Boomer in the Beard. Were you about to say something there?
So he goes, I don't know what is happening. What the hell is going on?
We are making a fool of the election. Oh, man. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful, bearded host. If you can't tell, we have a whole lot of fun here in the studio doing this for you, and we thank you so much for being a part of our show. Man, the phones are lighting up. We have...
it's Friday.
There is one line left. If you want to join us, there is one line left available, but we have a full phone otherwise. Let's go. Steve from Tennessee has patiently waited for us. Steve, thank you for waiting. Hit me, big guy. What you got?
I appreciate you taking my call. I'm trying to shave and talk at the same time. I don't agree with you when you're talking about the impact of the Joe Biden win, because that's not really their goal. What they're trying to do is push this thing and drag it out long enough that they can capture the Senate. You watch those Senate votes are getting closer and closer and closer, and I want to know where in the hell is Mitch McConnell? Where are the people that need to be out on the street corner that have some clout to say, hey, wait a minute? Because it's just like you said, fair elections, or if we don't, they should be sacrosanct. And if we don't have fair elections, we don't have a country anymore. And that's where it's headed. You watch.
No,
Trump, they already think they got that in the bag.
I agree with you.
They're trying to get it.
I agree with you. To be fair, I want you to understand and hear me right now. I agree with you. If we see that change, my attitude will likely change with it.
Yeah.
Everything I'm talking about right now is, and thank you for the call. And be careful shaving. Don't cut yourself. But I agree with you. If those numbers start to change, then the impact of Joe Biden will be different. There's no question about that at all. If those numbers start to change and they are able to sway those elections, then yes, we will have a much different conversation. All right, let's go to Josh on line 3. Josh, what do you got for me, big guy? You still waiting on your shirt?
Yeah, I'm still here. Y'all was just talking about, conspiracy theories, and I was going to put this out there. I've been watching this closely myself, and trying to check in on things through the night. I work night shift, so I got plenty of time to check into things through the night. And I'm constantly checking Twitter and stuff, and Joe Biden tweeted that, the Trump administration in so many days, they was out of the Paris Accord deal, and within so many days, the Biden administration would rejoin.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, if you look at that, he's even the president. And what's crazy about that is all these deals to where you're trying to save the environment, what it does is it suppresses the production of oil in the United States, which raises the price of gasoline. So then you got foreign to compete with our oil industry.
No, I agree.
And if I'm not mistaken, the whole deal and conspiracy theory that's been going on that the media just quit covering is that Joe Biden's son had foreign ties with oil companies overseas, was getting so much money a month and all that, and then 10% was for the big guy, which was Joe. I mean, where did all that go? Everybody just quit talking about it.
Well, we've already established the media has absolutely no desire in covering this. Thank you for your call. The media has no desire to cover. They're agenda driven. They're not journalists anymore. They've become propaganda machines. We've already established all that. And yes, Hunter Biden sat on the board of a large energy company from Russia. And the big guy got a bunch of money. Yeah, I mean, all that's still, but none of that matters at this point. The votes have already been cast, and so while we certainly need to not let that story die, rest assured, if Joe Biden is elected president, you'll never hear anything about that ever again. Let's go.
There's a lot of people that are quiet.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, there's a lot of And
where's Barack? Where's Michelle Obama? Where's everybody's like, shh, don't say nothing.
They're
don't
in their
mess
big
up.
fancy house with a big wall around it. Let's go to Ryan on line 1. Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Bring it in here.
Hey, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm driving.
Yeah, absolutely. Got you loud and clear.
But I want to touch a little bit more on, like you said before the break, I fully agree God is in control, but I'm afraid that a lot of the Christians nowadays have this, like, Sunday school mentality for, and I hear it a lot and read it a lot on Facebook of, yeah, God's in control, so they feel like nothing's going to happen to them. Like, he'll save us. And we gotta step back and realize that God was in control during the Holocaust. He was in control during Joseph Stalin. And the Bible tells us that we will face trials and errors and troubles and heartache.
Be not surprised at the fiery trial as it comes against you, as if it is something strange. No, you're right. You're spot on. Well, you're spot on. Thank you for the call. You're spot on. Let me comment on that for a moment. One, the largest unsaved people group in the United States, my opinion, maybe in the world, is the cultural Christian. The Christian who is what we would call down here the Bible Belt or church pew Christian that goes on Sunday morning to go and be there and goes to Sunday school class and checks it off. But yet, when you look at if you want to see if somebody believes in Jesus, look at their bank accounts, look at their where they give their time, their treasure, everything, right? And second of all, there are a lot of people who what you're talking about is you're talking about the Christian that hits the home run and says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, right? They don't understand the significance of our relationship to the King as it pertains to a Great Commission life, living a Great Commission lifestyle. You're not wrong. However, I would caution you on throwing around Stalin and the Holocaust as it refers to Joe Biden and his administration. I definitely think that there will be things that are challenging for us as Christians to tolerate, or unpalatable even. But at the end of the day, that's a hefty comparison. Let's go to Jim on line 2. Jim, bring it in here, big guy.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I think the main difference right now between the Democrats and Republicans is that I know a lot of Republicans are upset with the Democrats right now, but they're still believers in the two-party system.
Mm-hmm.
Democrats, I think, would do anything to stop Republicans. Now, this is not the first time we've had election problems. Back in 1876, Rutherford B. Hayes, there were 4 states that they found cheating. And they actually went back, and that led to the Compromise of 1877. And we need to do much like they did back then to investigate this thing and find out what's going on.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you for that. Thank you for the call. I will say that we've had documented history of tampering, of corruption, of whatever. We've discussed that ad nauseum this morning, but I think what we've got here is a whole different ballgame. And so and you also said that, that's what we talked about this morning. The Republicans don't have the stomach for the fight that's going to be required to do what's necessary in the coming days. And the two-party system is broken in and of itself, which is why I voted for Jo Jorgensen. She needed 5%. It was 5%, by the way, nationally, not 10, to change the conversation on getting a third, making a real change. Now, we've also talked about ranked choice voting. There's a ton of things that we really need to do if we really want to see change. The reality is nobody in power wants to see change because that would then threaten their power. Dan from Madison, our favorite mailman. He's, 10 days from retirement?
It's been extended. He's got to go a little bit longer. More votes are coming in.
Dan, are you there? We lost Wolverine Dan. All right. Sorry, Dan. I don't know what happened, buddy. We lost you. Thank you for the phone segment again. We've got a couple minutes left in this segment. If you want to get in, you still can. Dan, if you want to call back, 866-494-9866, 866-494-WVNN. Couple minutes left in the segment. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for
our listeners are smart.
Well, not only that, they're listening.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how to tell if your radio show is doing it? When the phones start lighting up at 5:56 in the morning.
It's a Friday. They're hitting close to the finish line.
What's funny is we never do well on Friday morning phone calls. Fridays have always been a challenge, haven't they, Connor? I mean, we thought Fridays would be a big phone call day, and turns out they've not been a big day.
No, not until now.
Not until today. You know what? All you have to do if you want to make some phone call cookies. You mix up the election and corruption and chocolate chips and sour milk, and you've got corruption cookies. We've got Larry on line 3. Larry, bring it in here, big guy. You've got 60 seconds.
First time caller. Two quick points. Number one, talking about oil. I keep hearing everybody talk about oil. It's going to fix itself. The electric car is coming, or dependency is going to lower. Secondly,
you don't believe that, do you?
I think we're in a position now. Oh yeah, it's coming. I mean, look at the new Hummer.
They don't even have a working. Like, they have that one prototype. Like, it's not even a. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to derail you. We'll have that conversation at a later date. What's point number 2, Larry?
It's cool. It's cool. We can stay on that subject. You can't stop progress. It's coming. Mm-hmm. 2021. They got a company called Lordstown that's also in cahoots with GM. They're going to beat Tesla to market with a truck. Mm-hmm. It's coming.
I'm with you. I mean, I like internal combustion, but I think electric cars are cool, and if we can make them, where they work. The problem is you've never. Well, I'll comment on that in the next segment. What's your second point? I don't want to take away from your second point, big guy.
All right. Second point is I feel like in this country we are at a point of no return as far as policies go and our beliefs. The left is so far extreme that there is no coming back together. There's a line in the sand now. It's us against them. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the phone call. We appreciate incredibly smart voters like yourself, or listeners like yourself. We appreciate everybody that listens to this show. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
WVNN Athens, WVNN FM Trinity, a Cumulus station. It's 6 o'clock. News starts now.
From ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. The presidential candidates in the world waiting for vote tallies from 6 states. Biden overnight taking a razor-thin lead in Georgia, a state that hasn't voted for a Democrat for president since Jimmy Carter. And all eyes on Pennsylvania, which alone could win the race for Joe Biden, who's closing the gap with President Trump. The president claiming fraud and says he'll take that unsubstantiated claim to court.
We think there'll be a lot of litigation because we can't have an election stolen like this.
ABC's Marcy Gonzalez.
Also in Pennsylvania, the president's legal team has filed with the Supreme Court seeking to join a pending lawsuit over mail-in ballots postmarked by Election Day that arrive by Friday. Several justices have indicated they would consider taking the case. Pennsylvania's Secretary of State says if the Supreme Court does intervene, it likely wouldn't impact a significant number of ballots.
What we care about here is making sure that every qualified voter, that their vote counts, that their voices get heard.
The Trump team has filed several other lawsuits, Joe Biden's campaign calling them baseless.
ABC's Marcy Gonzalez. We're going to get some more important government data on hiring this morning.
Economists expect there were close to 600,000 jobs added to the American economy in the month of October. That would mark a slower pace of job growth than in the past few months. There are some signs the economic recovery is stalling as government stimulus has run dry and coronavirus cases surge again. The U.S. workforce has so far clawed back around half of the jobs it lost since February when the pandemic hit. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Washington.
And while the election takes the headlines, coronavirus cases continue to break grim new records. We crossed 100,000 new cases on Wednesday for the first time. By yesterday, over 116,000 cases. And Texas now surpassing California for the most cumulative cases. COVID-19 now the third leading cause of death in Arkansas. You're listening to ABC News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Changing the world, one life at a time.
We hadn't even heard of your product. Our son called us and said, you two need to be using this. And, I love it. It really seems to be helping. My energy levels are not always great, but for the last couple of months, it seems to be improving. But it was really strange because our son doesn't recommend a lot of products to us. He's not like that with us. He says, you're my parents. I'm not yours. I'm not telling you what to do. But with this one, he said, no, I think you really need to do this. And our son was right. We need to be doing this.
Get a wide variety of all your daily recommended servings of whole fruits and vegetables without having to leave your home. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code FRUITS.
No two of us are exactly alike. That's why you need a financial advisor with the freedom to focus on the details that make your life your own. Your family, the challenges you face, the dreams that inspire you. Whatever your goals, you need an advisor that can create a plan uniquely tailored to you. That's life well planned. To learn more, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Dustin Haraway, 256-705-0300. Located in downtown Huntsville. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc. Member FIRNA SIPC.
Thank you all for your support. This has been a great example of how we can come together. And to show our thanks, we provided these commemorative t-shirts for everyone.
Everyone? What? I only ordered enough for staff.
Are you kidding me?
How's it look?
Houston, we have a problem.
Aardvark Tees is the source for the t-shirts that you really want, specializing in local custom printing for businesses, civic groups, clubs, and churches, providing the right t-shirts and the right graphics in all sizes from youth to 5XL. Brand your group in style with t-shirts from Aardvark Tees. We also do custom printing for youth groups, school clubs, corporate team building, and more. T-shirts are even great for family reunions. For high-quality prints and a variety of styles, call or message Aardvark Tees for your printing needs today. Call 256-732-4743. That's 732-4743. Or visit them online at aardvarktees.com. Aardvark Tees, the t-shirts you want for all your needs.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees, and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful, bearded host. Let me tell you about my friends at Simple Helix. Simple Helix is an IT business solution for all size businesses. If coronavirus has shifted you to a more of a computer-driven, home-driven office environment, if your Microsoft Teams or your Microsoft environment is a little more complex and confusing maybe than you want it to be, and you are looking at he's out there on Indeed or Craigslist or whatever trying to find an IT person, look no further. Our friends at Simple Helix can help you with all of your IT problems, and they can be your turnkey IT solution. What do you think about that, Boomdog?
It's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
It's a great company.
Great. You like them?
Love them.
Love them. One of your favorites. You're listening. They can do it on your budget, and you can call them today, 256-975-4758, 975-4758. The promo code is Boomer is a Communist. That'll get you a great price, great service, and that's all. That's all you got to do. Call our friends at Simple Helix today. Okay, one comment on the electric vehicle comment that was made in the last segment. Don't worry, oil will, he said the oil will work itself out because change is coming, electric vehicles are coming, yada, yada, yada. While look, we've got a electric car charging station at the Walmart in Athens, Alabama. So we are certainly seeing signs of growth, no question about it. However, internal combustion will always be required for large. There's been no indication that the electric vehicle revolution, as it were, is going to be large enough to capture huge segments of the market in this country. And quite frankly, how do you think they get the electricity to charge the electric vehicle? You got to crank up the old generator. Right. It's just there's some fallacies in that thought process. Now, I think, look, I've got nothing against electric cars. Rivas, I think, or Riva. There's an electric truck out there that's absolutely gorgeous. I'd drive it. Honestly, I would. I would love to have one because I think they're cool. So I'm not one of these I do drive a ginormous diesel truck that kills tons of trees a year, and that's kind of how I roll. And I make fun of people that drive Priuses unless you're a chick. So, but that being said, I do like electric vehicles. I think they're awesome and I think they're cool, but they're just not. There's no indication that they're going to have to come a long way before we see 20, 30, 40% of the population in America driving one. Does anyone disagree with that?
I think it's possible that they get outlawed. The
Whoa!
internal combustion gets outlawed.
Hot take.
Well, California's already.
Wait, internal combustion gets outlawed?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe with Joe Biden in office.
I thought he was saying electric cars.
No, sorry, yeah.
There's no way that'll
internal
happen. You can't.
California's already done it. 2035, they're outlawing the sale of.
Yeah,
new-
and we'll see how that. You
Yeah.
notice how they didn't do it in 2021, right?
Well, sure, yeah, transition period, but I mean,
Well,
it's on its way.
That's a 15-year transition period. That's called a. We know we can't do it, but we're placating our people. So let's put some law. Let's put some legislation in place that'll happen when the cows come home.
Yeah. And what's that?
Everybody to depend on public transportation. That's what they want to do. They want.
Sandy's in a
like
bad place today.
Yes, she is.
Sandy's in a bad place today. Sandy, I just want you to know, in every break, we're sending them up to the big guy for you. You're struggling today.
Hey, before we got to Dan, like I got to talk to Dan a little bit, and Dan, I appreciate so much the words that you had to say. Dan and I just had a few seconds of a conversation, and we both agreed that we've got to get on our knees, and I am on my knees, but I don't think that we should sit back and be complacent with what's going on. I think we should.
Well, no one's saying that.
And I know you're not. I know you're not, but I mean, this is Sandee fired up.
No, Sandee is.
And her prayer this morning is, Lord Jesus, be patient with me, but kill them.
And take them down. Yes.
Look, I wouldn't be upset if a bout of diarrhea ran through through the Liberal Party. But anyways, okay.
I never thought about praying for that.
Boomer, you have.
Just kidding.
I've never prayed to someone. I hope you get diarrhea.
You have something that you wanted to bring to the table.
Yes. Well,
bring it to the table.
We're worried about our elections. There could be a worse election that you're dealing with. In my home state of Kentucky, a town actually called Rabbit Hash, Kentucky.
I'm sorry?
Rabbit Hash, Kentucky has elected a dog for its mayor.
Are you kidding me?
Wilbur Beast, a French bulldog, won their mayoral race, 13,143 votes.
You're full of shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
The name.
The highest winning total ever for
Wilbur?
the position.
Connor, I need you to wait. Hold on a minute. I got to stop you for a second. Every time I say a word, Connor's over there feverishly Googling a way to fact check me. You just said a dog got elected mayor and he's not moved.
It's because I've already seen this story.
There's a little catch to it. It was a fundraiser.
Oh.
We took
Connor. I just want you to know I take offense to the fact that you work very You work very hard to fact check me.
No, I had already seen this story.
Okay,
Yeah.
better.
But Wilbur Beast came out.
name.
Rabbit Hash is known
Wilbur
for its
Beast.
historical general store that dates back to the 19th century. Kind of sounds like coffee pot. But they have this mayoral election. Each dollar donated counts for a vote for the candidate of the donor's choice. So it is kind of tied in politically. This is the part I loved. A spokesperson for Wilbur, that is human, thanked local supporters and others around the world that gave Wilbur his vote of confidence.
Oh, Wilbur is now like strutting a little bit taller.
So, I love. We sent Zach's blood pressure to a whole new place. That was he went 0 to 60 really fast.
Yep,
he turned
exactly.
into a combustion vehicle live on the air.
Yep. Now look who's like Sandee. Yeah.
You talk about praying for people.
I don't know. Hold on a minute. I don't know if that comparison is anywhere close, considering the context. But I'll allow it. Continue.
I had a pastor friend that always the way to pray for someone that you don't like. The best way to do that is, Lord, reward them for their deeds.
Or Lord, give them what they've asked for. Yeah.
So it kind of throws it out there. We're like, if they don't have very good deeds, then they're not going to be rewarded. So, yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Well,
Kapuya.
It really is.
Boomer dropping some spiritual knowledge.
I know, man.
Hashtag woke.
One of our regular morning commenters he's in the same place you're in, Sandee. I'll put it that way.
Oh, good. I mean, I guess
some Facebook messages that show that he's in the same place you're in. He said when I said let's be careful not comparing, Stalin and the Jews and the Holocaust to. His response was, the Jews said the same thing until the trains arrived.
Ooh.
That's a little bit over the top.
Yeah. A little dark.
There's no let me put it this way. The Jews were overran by force they were a peaceful resistance. I can assure you folks, I don't know where these folks in Oregon and all that stuff, I have no idea what's going to happen. Well, we've seen what happens to them. Their cities get taken by a bunch of lunatics. But down here in God's country, we've got the largest private army in the world. Because every redneck with a gun running around is a rifleman. And so rest assured that before we get to genocide, there will be a civil war. Like that's just going to happen. So you can't even let's allow this to go all the way diabolically to this crazy point, right? Where maybe you're okay. Well, they said the same thing about the Jews, so the trans are okay. Let's go there. Joe Biden intends to cause all Americans physical bodily harm by committing genocide against all Trump supporters. Let me tell you something. He's got another thing coming. Right? So we will not get to that point in this country simply because we have the right to bear arms. And until they come and pry them from our cold, dead hands, we're going to continue to keep our right to bear arms. And that is exactly why the Second Amendment exists. It's not to hunt. It is to protect yourself from tyranny. Now, I'm not calling for a civil war. Please understand, all I'm saying is in the context of these wild and outlandish conversations, you have this as an offsetting factor. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So let's, that's where we're at on that.
You're missing one point. What's going to happen when Joe Biden releases the Madagascar?
The Madagascar.
It's like the Kraken.
Release the Kraken Madagascar. Like the Kraken. Release the Madagascar. We have a video to play that you guys are going to absolutely love. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
Though the world is full of wonders to amaze you as you roam, some of life's greatest treasures are found very close to home.
Find your own treasures at Highway 31 Flea Market. We have it all. Lots of furniture, both painted and project pieces, along with chairs, tables, televisions, books, and so much more. Our prices are unbeatable with products you'll love. Maybe you're looking for a bed frame or maybe some tools. You'll find a great selection right here at Highway 31 Flea Market. We also have all kinds of collectibles and antiques. Want even more deals? You can jump on board with our week-long online auctions, beginning every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's simple. You can join the auction at fleamarket.highbid.com. That's fleamarket.hibid.com. And be sure to visit us Monday through Saturday from 9 till 5 at Highway 31 Flea Market on Highway 31 South in Athens. What will you find when you shop Highway 31 Flea Market?
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back. That same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for 1 low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it. I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a side of ranch. Mm-hmm.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands with a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza. It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Don't keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, where every piece is important.
Stay informed and entertained all day long. Only on WVNN.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful bearded host. Let me tell you about my friends over at MyPillow. Mike Lindell, who will be on the show before long, as we've been waiting on the election to clear because he is the chairman of the Republican Party of Minnesota there. But we are so excited to be partnered up with him. Mike is an absolute genius when it comes to engineering the best night's sleep of your life. Mike didn't stop with the MyPillow, but he gave you towels. He gave you a mattress topper. He gave you Giza Dream sheets. Sandee, I don't know about you, but I particularly enjoy the towels. The towels to me are so like I'm a very a texture person, and a lot of towels have this like slick. Like, they don't feel like they dry you very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just kind of move the water around on your body. Right. And, I mean, do you love the towels or what?
I love the towels. I love everything that I've been using by MyPillow. Like, seriously, every single thing that they've got is absolutely amazing. And my new go-to college prep gift are a set of towels. From MyPillow.
That's exactly right. And with promo code BEARD, you can get 40% off individual options or buy one, get one free. They have these 6-piece sets that have towels, big towels, small towels, wash towels, you name it, towels. And they are unbelievable. These towels are just, they're different. There's something different about them. They absorb, they're soft, they're 100% cotton from the USA, and USA. And they have a same 60-day money-back guarantee and 10-year warranty that you've become accustomed to. Mike guarantees the My Towels will be the best towel you will ever own. Again, buy a 6-piece towel set, get a 6-piece towel set for free. That's 12 towels for the price of 6. But wait, there's more. Go to www.mypillow.com/radio specials. Use promo code BEARD or 800-889-7318. Again, mypillow.com/radio specials. Promo code BEARD at checkout for buy 6, get 6 free. That's right. You can get 12 for the price of 6. Okay. We've got a video queued up. And this video, if you've not heard this or seen this clip yet, prepare the I don't know what the right word is. Just prepare.
As I mentioned, we are not prepared to give that number.
The Biden crime family stealing the election. The media is covering up. The Biden crime family stealing this election. The media is covering up. The Biden crime family stealing this election. The media is covering up. We want our freedom for the world. Give us our freedom, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is covering up this election. He's stealing it.
Like, honestly, you can't blame the guy.
That's good enough. No, keep it queued up. We're gonna have to go back. Then he just walks off like, I'm out. Like, hey,
he's like I did my duty. Yeah.
And by the way, Connor, go back and pull that back up where I can see it again. Go ahead and hit it one more time. Let's get it right to the point where he enters. We're at a press conference. Here he comes. Stop right there. Okay, so let me paint it. For those of you that are listening on the radio that aren't watching the live stream right now, you're really missing out on something really special here. So allow me to use my gift of storytelling to paint a Van Gogh for you here. We've got a man of girth. Okay, we've got a larger fellow with the shirt sleeves ripped plumb off of his shirt that very, very large print says BBQ, beer, freedom. God, guns, and football, roll damn tide. This guy, also rocking a mask for safety.
Wearing it improperly, by the way.
Wearing it on his chin.
Yep.
And in case you couldn't hear that very clear, we're going to play that for you one more time because I don't want you to miss him what he refers to the Biden family as. Let's hit that one more time.
As I mentioned, we are not prepared to give that number. The Biden crime family steals the election. The media is covering up. The Biden crime family steals this election. The media is covering up. The Biden crime family steals this election. The media is covering up. We want our freedom for the world. Give us our freedom, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is covering up this election. He's stealing it. He's stealing it.
The only thing was missing. To be the man, you got to beat the man.
And then he walks away. And then and then he's like, I'm out. I'm out.
Security there
pulls
sucks.
his mask back up, and he's out.
Security's horrible.
Yeah, there was a guy in a blue button front who walks up like he's about to take care of the situation.
He
walks up and he just watches.
Yeah. Well, it's like he's dancing with him. This guy right here, how do you think his family views him right now?
With pride.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
absolutely.
Hey, down at the bingo hall, he is the deal right now. He is the freaking
way to go, Jimmy.
Deal. Hey,
yeah,
big boy
like,
with a God guns, with a beer barbecue and football shirt on, or beer barbecue and freedom. The Biden crime family.
Yep.
Is he wrong?
I'm right there with him. Let's do it.
All right. I want everyone to close your eyes. I want everyone to close your eyes. Now, unless you're driving, don't close your eyes. But I want you to, Connor, play it again. But instead of a fat guy with a cut-off shirt, I want you to picture Sandee Lou Who in the background. Yep. Right here. Hit it.
As I mentioned,
and here she comes. Little short thing, red hair. Here she comes.
The media is covering up.
Look at her. Look at her go. Look at her go.
The media is covering up.
Yo, she is into this right now.
The media is covering it up.
The media is covering up. We want
Tell
our
him.
freedom for the world. Give us our freedom, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is covering up this election. He's stealing it.
Yeah.
She's wearing a shirt that says hair extension, nails, and vino.
Yeah. Oh, I need a shirt
lashes,
like that. Absolutely.
Lashes, extension, and wine.
Viva la vino.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Yes.
This is and you know he is a freaking celebrity.
Absolutely.
Hey,
at home.
you know what? But seriously, like in all seriousness, like he does look like a joke. But in all seriousness, the man.
What are we doing? Why are you trying to be serious? We're laughing at a fat guy with a cut-off shirt screaming at a news camera, and you're trying to take us back serious.
But honestly, he's so passionate about what he believes in.
No, he's definitely passionate.
I mean, you can't help that he doesn't have an up-to-date stylist. I mean, come on.
That's his wife's fault.
You think that guy's got a
wife?
He's got a wife or a girlfriend. He left the house and goes, "Baby, what do you think? I'm gonna go interrupt this stuff." What you got,
goes,
baby?
Boy,
You wear the sleeve. Show the guns.
Hey! Let me borrow that let me borrow that face covering there, the sweet pea.
It's the one time that voice might be appropriate.
I'm gonna tell him how it is.
I'm gonna go down there and tell him about that Biden crime family. By God.
Here's I think where our show's equal.
Golly.
If you took the crazy BLM Antifa person that's yelling the same way, I have the same reaction. Tase them both.
Yes, absolutely.
Go for the knee.
Well, and I laugh at both of them equally because they're equally stupid.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was like definitely, but
Mama
he was
called
so
it
passionate about it.
Huh?
He was passionate about how he felt.
If I'm passionate about strip clubs, it doesn't make it okay for me to go to them.
Okay, that's a whole different level now.
No, it's not. You're excusing his behavior by saying he's passionate. First of all, I could care less. I think it's hilarious.
No,
I'd probably give him $100 to go do it at every one he sees.
Okay, listen to me now.
Well, we've been listening.
No, you're not here. You're listening, but you're not hearing what I'm saying.
Hear you.
He was passionate about what he said. Now, was he doing it the right way? No. I mean, that was just
Sandee's
like
in a bad place today. Sandee's in a bad place today.
I'm gonna leave the studio and I'm coming to the
barbecue.
I'm coming to Lindsay Lane.
The one thing we missed, though, Connor commented on the security. We commented on the guy, but the person I was watching was the speaker.
He just
because I've been that guy that's had to get up and stay professional, read a statement, do these kind of things.
How do you think I feel for 2 hours a day? How do you think I feel for 2 hours a day trying to keep the show on the tracks here? And I got beer, barbecue, and football going on all around me.
This is far from a prepared statement.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I mean, is
the only thing prepared about this is I'm here.
I just can't. Is he just being professional, or
Sometimes.
is he filling his diaper like big time? Is he like just peeing himself as this guy's yelling behind him? Like,
Oh, dude, he's so terrified right now. He doesn't even know what to do. He's like, well, first of all, he could smell the booze. There's no question.
Oh.
He could smell that natty ice.
Yeah, and that guy did 2 fireball shots before.
No
he started.
question.
Yes.
In the car, probably. He's got the little small
my
one in the
gosh.
car. He was taking a pull off of that as he pulled up, and he was like, by God, I'm going to go tell him about Donald J.
I'm gonna
Trump.
do this.
I'm going to get over there, and I'm going to let them folks know about that Biden crime family. They're going to know
I'm gonna
that
do
he's stealing the
this.
election. The media's hiding it. He's stealing it! That, to me, is a national hero.
Yes.
We need to have Fat Man, cut off sleeve, beer, barbecue, Freedom Day. He is going to become Connor. I need you to download that audio. He just became a hot button.
Where was that?
Oh,
Do we know where, like, what geographical location that was?
Right in the
Probably
middle of
Pennsylvania.
Freedomville. He's
Nevada, Clark County.
What?
Nevada.
Wow!
I could tell it. I could tell it.
Where was
I would
it?
have thought for sure it would have been
Nevada.
deep south. It's out there in old Nevada. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. It is the bottom of the hour. We've got a special caller for you coming up next. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
Your voice, your vote. Former Vice President Joe Biden now leading President Trump in Georgia by around 1,100 votes. ABC's Tom Yamas has the latest.
Joe Biden is on top, and that lead is increasing. The votes coming from counties like Gwinnett County, where Joe Biden has almost a 20-point lead, and also in Clayton County, 84% to 14%. This is where the remaining ballots are coming from in Georgia, and that's why it looks like it's positive news for Joe Biden.
Margins razor thin in Nevada and Arizona, and Joe Biden gaining votes in the Pennsylvania tally. Those votes being counted right now in Philadelphia, while the president has filed lawsuits in Pennsylvania to stop that counting. Outside the vote count at the Pennsylvania Convention Center, protesters, Trump supporters saying the vote was stolen from the president. Election officials in several key states saying they're worried about the safety of their staffs amid a cascade of threats and protesters responding to President Trump's claims of fraud. With continuing coverage, Dave Packer, ABC News.
My great-great-aunt Bertha May had certain words she would not let us say at the dinner table. Nowadays, if you're a government contractor, CMMC is one of those words. Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. It's where you've got to be in the DoD world if you want to bid and win government contracts. 256-975-4758. My friends at Simple Helix, look, they're not afraid, and they can show you a cost-effective path to becoming CMMC compliant. What that means, they're going to help you navigate the process. They're going to make a plan, and they're going to get you to those big government contracts you
absolutely.
need.
Yeah,
Give my friends at Simple Helix a call today at 256-975-4758. That's 975-4758. Tell them the beard sent you.
Theme music for
Remember
Bonita?
being
Is that
in your
cool?
favorite
Can we do that?
sport clips, getting set for that great MVP haircut experience?
Bonita is
How
going
about
to
if we
want to
made that
apply for
wait
your job
even
for personal
shorter?
assistant.
Now, with Sport Clips on Deck text alerts, when you check in online or with our app, we'll text you a 15-minute heads up when it's time to head in. And when you're the next man up, you'll get another text to come take your seat. Less wait time,
Well, let her
more
know that I can't
prime time. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
Yes.
Before the election, a drive-by media hyped the blue wave that was about to sweep America. The Republican Senate was going to fall as well-funded Democrats knocked off Susan Collins, Lindsey Graham, Joni Ernst, and others. The Democrats were going to drive deep into the Republican heartland. They were going to pack the House of Representatives with so many new Democrats that Republicans might as well not even bother showing up in January. Well, something went horribly wrong. In Florida, 2 first-term Democrat House members lost their seats, including the Clinton hack Donna Shalala. Republican women won at least 5 House seats. Votes are still being counted. Not a single Republican incumbent was picked off by Democrats. Now, in the Senate, Story isn't over, but despite never being up in a single poll, Susan Collins was easily reelected. Lindsey Graham, badly outspent, won his seat. Joni Ernst won hers. And in Alabama, Republicans picked up a Senate seat with Tommy Tuberville. So the polls were wrong again. And the worst polls were those put out by media outlets. The pundits were wrong again. More African American and Hispanics voted Republican than in 60 years. More Republican women were elected. So there wasn't a blue wave. There was never going to be a blue wave. The truth is, you can't count on the media for the truth about anything anymore. There is a way for you to save more than $400 a year on your cell phone bill by switching from your current cell phone carrier to Pure Talk. Now look at your last cell phone bill. What was your data usage? The average monthly usage is less than 2 gigs of data a month. But so many people are being charged for unlimited data. Switch to Pure Talk and pay for just what you need. How about unlimited talk, text, and 2 gigs of data, $20 a month? And if you go over on data usage, they don't charge you for it. Switching to Pure Talk is the easiest decision you will make today. Grab your mobile phone and dial pound 250 and say Pure Talk. That's all you do. Grab the mobile phone, dial pound 250 and say Pure Talk. When you do, you'll save 50% off your first month. Again, dial pound 250 and say keywords Pure Talk. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dialed text from Pure Talk USA.
When people walk through our doors, they all see something different.
A treehouse.
Our dream home.
Our cabin in the woods. A new golf course community. When you have every conceivable building material imaginable in place, the possibilities are limitless.
Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop. Let us bring your home improvement project to life. The best products and name brands in residential and commercial building supplies. From lumber to Benjamin Moore paints, DeWalt tools, custom millwork, doors, and more. Looking for something specific? Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to make sure you find the products you need to complete your home projects. Pay a visit today to Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop on Clinton Street in Athens and online at purcelllumberandmillshop.com. Or for questions, give us a call at 256-232-6320. Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop in Athens, where builders, remodelers, and home improvement specialists come to shop.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer in the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful, bearded host. This morning, we are wired up, ready to go. We got the whole team on the field. Got Boomer, got Sandee Lou, got producer Connor. Everyone is here. We're excited to be a part of your Friday. The weekend is here. We are, let's be honest, we're all excited for a little extra sleep. Let me tell you guys about my friend at Lane Chiropractic. Lane Chiropractic is the standard, the gold standard in chiropractic care. He is the only chiropractor I've ever met or been to that actually approaches everything from a whole body point of view. It's a let's fix the problem, not actually just treat the pain, and that's a rarity in chiropractic circles. So make sure he's a great man. He's a good friend. He's the best chiropractor I've ever been to. Give him a call today, 256-444-1600. He's right here in Athens in the public shopping center. Don't forget, Dr. Lang has your back. We have... hello.
Hola, mijas. Good morning.
Good morning, Benita. How are you?
Oh, I'm good this morning. You know, it's been a little chilly, but it's okay. I got my quota fine. You know, I wanted to talk to you this morning, Mr. Beard. I hear that you are in need of a personal assistant. Is this correcto?
Sí.
Oh, that's you work on your Spanish. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I speak of the Espanol, and I like to comer the comida.
Oh, see, yeah, you know, you just kind of coffee para cook for you, you know. Okay, so I want to talk to you about a personal assistance job because you know I know I got a lot going on, but I feel like this is something that I could provide for you.
Okay.
So I was looking at the job qualifications out on the Indeed.com, and I see all the things that I have to do for you. So let's start here. So I understand that you would need somebody to answer all of your messages.
See,
right. And don't worry. I know Boomer send you text messages all day long and blow up your phone. I know this. I will handle Boomer. Hello, Boomer. I'll handle you, baby.
I bet you
Hello,
will.
Bonita.
Oh, see, that's not a problem. I got that under control, baby. So listen, I can buy you Copenhagen, you deep that you use. Right? I can go to the store and get you some deep, but I tell you what, I'm not handling any of the cups or the bottles or the speed, and I can't do that.
Okay.
Okay, but about your Copenhagen, it's fine. I can get a discount from I got a guy. I can get you the discount.
Okay.
Okay. So I understand that I may have to keep personal journal for you, but all your ideas and everything, I can just hear it now. Dear Diary, is it unusual to stroke my beard more than twice a day? That's okay. I keep all your secrets. You don't have to worry about me. I don't tell nobody anything. So I can also arrange to travel if you got to get from place to place.
Okay.
Right? I got a 6'4" Impala with the button top and twice pipes. Candy apple red is clean. I carry you around. We be rolling down the road in the 6'4", flipping all the switches. You get the point. Right? I got you. Oh, wait a minute. I hear Sandee. Good morning, girl. It's good to talk to you. Okay, so I keep all the secrets. So I know it may not seem like it on the phones, but I have very good written and oral skills. We will not talk about the oral skills.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
I'm not going to go there. I'm going to leave that part alone, okay?
Thank you for that.
And I can be classy too, baby. I can, So I can be your personal securities. I know that the fans, they want to be all over the Mississippi. They want to touch the beard. And I could be personal security. In high school, I was the whole offensive line for the football team.
So you can block and tackle. I got you.
Jack, my number was 469. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. So and I had to be able to be familiar with all the software and packages. I understand, the Microsoft. Don't worry, baby. I've been handling packages since I was 13 years old. It's not a problem. I got it under control. And so as part of the service I provide, I provide like the video conferences and stuff. I got my own video conference as service.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started it about 2 weeks ago when I was watching the TV, and that reporter, he got in trouble for showing his chupacabra on the Zoom call. So I started, don't make me laugh, baby, this is serious stuff. I started a service called YouTubing.
Oh, okay.
So it's a video and service I do, and I can dress professionally. Because one time Mikey had me buy a naughty school teacher outfit.
Oh, Mikey, Bonita.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'm not sure if the skirt is supposed to be wider than it is long, but
So you have the first naughty lunch lady outfit.
That's right. And Boomer, you don't act right. I keep you after school, baby. Oh, Jay. All right, so one last thing, I know it's a little distasteful to talk about compensations and paydays and stuff, but I'm all about the monies, yeah. So we talk about compensation. I don't need no monies. All I want is one night a week with the Boomer.
Oh, well, I don't know if I can speak for the Boomer. I think, Bonita, I know Chastity would probably whoop that A. So we got to be a little careful with the Boomer. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm not talking about. I don't want to own the restaurant, baby. I just want a little takeout every now and then. Because I can tell you something, baby, and you listen to me, Boomer, when I say this to you, baby. Once you go taco, you never go baco.
Bonita's on she's on a different grind this morning.
I will need lots of tequila. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness, So I got to go this morning. I got to open up the business. Unfortunately, we had to close one of the businesses.
Which one?
Yeah, we had to close the headlocks.
Oh no.
Hair salon.
Yeah,
down.
it's the one where I got the pro wrestling at school because I'm a luchador. I got lucha libre. I'm wrestling around in the rings, and I cut hair at the same time. We had a hair versus hair match the other night at one of the shows, and one of the customers accidentally got her head shaved.
No, no.
So we got the lawsuits, but it's okay. Okay, baby, I got to go. I love you all so much. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
Benita. Thank you. Love you. All right, that's Benita. As always, we enjoy our Friday calls with Benita and Mikey Fox. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back. That same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for 1 low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And it was like I stepped funny,
Mm-hmm.
and I could barely walk on it.
Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600 at Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic. We've got your back. Come see us today.
It's your news now. WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful, superstitious host here on your best, the favorite, the smartest show in morning radio. It is a Friday morning edition, and boy, are we ecstatic to have you with us this morning. Let me tell you about our friends over at Purcell Lumber and Custom Millwork. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, if you're a rehabber, if you're a home builder, if you're a contractor, really, if you have a pulse and you're not a communist, anything that you need when it comes to supplies, building materials, tools, nails, screws, wood, doors, trim, windows, you name it. Purcell Lumber and Custom Millwork is the only place that I go and that I trust with those goods and services. They have the best customer service that you could ever imagine, and quite frankly, they're some of the nicest people I know. Their showroom is absolutely beautiful. Whether you need paint, whether you need tools, whether you need whatever you need, give Purcell Lumber and Custom Millwork a call today. They're right here in Athens. Customer service, the art form that has died, is alive and well at Purcell Lumber and Custom Millwork. 256-232-6320. 232-6320. Tell them the Beard sent you, and they will take fantastic care of you along the way. Whoa, what is that? Hey, yeah. Yeah, I can't do it like Boomer can. The Bearded Bonanza is ongoing. It is at thehometownheartbeat.com or beardedisbetter.com. The best website ever, beardedisbetter.com. Sandy, you didn't even know we had that one, did you?
I didn't. That's pretty cool, though.
Well, I've had it for like 3 years, and it pretty much links to whatever endeavor I'm doing at the time. So, beardedisbetter.com. We got Boomer joining us again. Boomer, I missed you, buddy, for the yeah. Well, we just did the Bearded Bonanza, and it didn't work out.
I'm your in the street traffic reporter.
There
Traffic looking good on Highway 72 right now.
There you go. So we are giving away $250 cash. We're giving away Loco Dumpling Design cornhole boards. We're giving away My Pillow towels that we were just talking about that are oh so good and soft. All you have to do is go to beardedisbetter.com or thehometownheartbeat.com. Fill out the 2 questions at the top. It'll take you less than a minute, and you'll be entered to win the prize. Boomer, the speakerphone option here is wearing me out a little bit. We got a bunch of crackling in the line there, boss.
I'm not on speaker.
Oh!
I'm actually just on my phone.
Were you like holding it with your chin?
Maybe.
Yep, that's what it was. Okay. So on Fridays, as you well know, Boomer has a real job, and he has to vamoose a little early. And so we have brought him back in via the telephone. Sandy, can you hear him? Can you hear Sandy?
I can hear him.
And I can hear her.
Oh my goodness, hot dog. We figured it out. But we're not gonna talk about it on the air because we're professionals. Thank you, Connor. So this is our last segment of the week, and during the last segment of the week, typically, Boomer, you need to buckle up. Typically, this would be when I go on my rant. But I feel like there's been a lot of ranting going on this week to begin with, and a rant is usually Boomer. You're killing me, Smalls. There's like, what are you doing over there? Are you crumbling up a wrapper right in front of the phone? Are you eating while you're driving? You know that's not safe, Boomer.
No, I had to buckle up.
Oh, I get that. So you put the phone back between your chin and then that's yeah. Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay. I forgive you this time. But normally the rant would be a time of, and it's funny, and I get to go off on something or a topic, and I really enjoy it. It's cathartic for me. But quite frankly, it tends to have a negative tilt to it. It's something that if I've got a rant about it, it's because something went wrong or there was a negative. And I just don't think we need that today. I don't think we need to end the week. However funny it may be, I think we've had a challenging week, and I think we need to end on the upside of things. And so to encourage you today, I thought it would be only appropriate. Why is English so hard?
It's just very hard for you, isn't it?
It's just a hard language. Benita even said
hope.
so. Do what? What'd you say,
We need
Boom?
some hope today.
Yeah, we need some hope.
We need some hope.
And hope might not be the right word because I may not give you that, but I figured maybe we'd go to the Babylon Bee for our source of humor and fun headlines. What do you guys think about that?
Yes.
I think that's great.
Okay, so here's one. Jesus finds blind man for not having health insurance. Biden campaign reveals his dying wish is to be elected president.
Okay, that was good.
Oh, man. Experts call for 15 days of counting to flatten the curve of votes for Trump.
Yes.
Oh, everyone who was completely wrong about Election Day, ready to explain what happens next.
A lot of truth in this.
A lot of truth.
Yeah,
That's what. All right. So
there's
here's
so
what
much
makes
truth
Babylon
in
B
it.
so funny. Like Babylon B it's the reason it's so funny is because it's 98% true. Like the best comedy comes in truth. Would anyone disagree with that? Like the
not
best
at all.
comedy comes
Agree totally.
in truth. Here's a really good one. Democrats announce plan to win back Hispanics by playing Despacito even louder.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, wow.
It's one of my favorite things to do is to look up the Babylon Bee and just read some of their stuff. It puts a little smile on my face every day. So
Oh, it's so good.
I love watching the people that share it and haven't figured out that it's not a joke yet.
Oh, dude, we did that the
was
other
my
day. So
parents.
I shared one from Hometown Heartbeat. We shared one on our Facebook page, and it got shared about 4 times. And dead serious, they thought it was real. I'm trying to get here to it to see which one it was that I used. Let's see.
was it the
Somebody, the one you
chimichanga
shared
or
earlier,
whatever
be
it
like,
was?
so you're saying Jesus accepted people with pre-existing conditions?
Yeah. No, my
Yeah.
parents used to share it all the time on Facebook, and I finally had to tell you. Do you realize that's like fake news, right? Like,
Well, it's not. Oh, no, that's not the one. A miracle ballot counter turns 5 Biden votes into 5,000. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to find the one, but it was something. It was hilarious, and it just kept getting shared, and I was like, "There's no way." And I got to looking, and I was like, "Holy crap! These people think this is real." It's unreal. I mean,
that's so funny.
Well, I mean, think about it. Think about the last 48 hours, the last 72 hours. It doesn't. It's not surprising. I've seen more misinformation in the last 3 days being shared. All right. So, for instance, that voter count thing I sent you, right? The one that it was like 2.3 million voters, but 2.7 people voted or whatever.
Yeah.
That has been shared. I've seen that more times from people who are smart people, by the way, in the last 48 hours than I would like to admit.
Maybe we could do a segment that says Babylon B versus or CNN. See which one. see which one's
I bet you could probably.
Whoa.
Antifa celebrates Halloween with evening of brick or beating.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I remember. Okay, so it's the one that says liberals demand, and that's the one that got
like
shared 1,000 times by people that thought it was absolutely real. Let's see. Pollsters claim their polls were 100% correct, but everyone voted wrong.
Yeah. I love that one. I love all their
CNN
stuff. It's
refuses
just
to call
hilarious.
Florida for Trump until they've run it by President Xi, the Chinese president. Let's see here. Thad Prater, Coach Prater at Athens, sent me a text yesterday. Okay, here you go. The home COVID test. Open a can of beer, try to smell it. If you can smell the beer, drink it. If you can see if you can taste it. If you taste it and smell it, it confirms you don't have COVID. Last night I did the test 19 times. All were negative. Tonight I'm going to do the test again because this morning I woke up with a headache and feeling like I'm coming down with something.
Yes.
And in a more serious
Absolutely.
note, early November is finally here. I've seen a lot of hate spewed in recent days about a man who is a constant winner, an overachiever. That's what the people who support him like about him. Yes, he's been caught in some lies. Maybe he's twisted the truth a little bit. He's a little cocky, but he's still out there proving his haters wrong time after time. Some people are jealous of someone who is successful and has money, throw in a hot foreign underwear model at his side, and they hate him even more. You may not have wanted him in his role, but he's there now, and there's nothing you can do about it. I know it's possibly just going to get worse over the next several days, but like him or not, Tom Brady is turning things around in Tampa Bay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that one. Thank you,
That's a good
Dad.
one.
That was
Thank you,
really
Dad,
good.
for that. And then more fun here. Wisconsin boasts 3,000% voter turnout. Now, we were talking about that, by the way. They're saying 95 and 96% turnout. You realize that's a That should be an alarming number, right?
Yeah.
Like to anyone, that should be an and the reason I say that is this: if you had a free $100 giveaway, you wouldn't have a 95% turnout.
Right.
And so
there's not 95% people that actually know they're registered voters.
Well, but that's not. But the statistic wasn't 95% of population, though.
No. But I'm saying the people that are registered voters, some of them are probably like they don't even know their polling position or where they're supposed to go to vote. I mean, to think that 95% of the actual registered voters showed up and voted is insanity. There's no way.
That's exactly right. Like, yeah.
Study finds Babylon Bee more accurate than 100% of pollsters.
Very true. Very
Trump
true.
tweet reading Good Morning America labeled as misinformation. Oh, I love this so much. Fox News calls Arizona for Biden after one vote counted. That's all we got today, folks. Listen, at the end of the day, it is Friday, and as you know, there's a weekend between now and the next time I see you. As you know, that makes me very concerned. Please don't do anything I wouldn't do this weekend. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything bad. Look, we all realize that the world is crazy, and that's scary, but at the end of the day, we have a King Jesus, that loves us, that cares for us, and he wants the best for you. Don't forget that this weekend. We will see you on Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend. We love you. We love you.